Thanks for staying with us. Joining us on the show to discuss the Corona Schools at 70 Alumni Black Tie Gala Dinner, celebrating 70 years of excellence in education by the Corona Schools Alumni, is the Vice President, Corona Schools Associations for Communications and School Relations. Welcome with us the Co-Chairperson, 70th Anniversary Alumni Planning Committee, Madam Sola Alamutu, to the show.
Hey, good
to have you. I know you come in red now. Why are you wearing green? You know, Corona
green queen.
They call me the green queen.
Okay, so you like green. Okay, so
I'm the green queen, and then
there's
red.
I can't come without Corona red.
So tell us, I mean, Corona is 70. I remember I attended the 60th anniversary, and it was huge. And now 70th, we've been doing it for a while, not just Saturday. I know Saturday is the climax. But tell us a bit about all that's been happening so far towards Saturday's event.
Okay, so Corona Schools is 70, and we've had several events leading up to tomorrow. We celebrated the teachers. Of course, without the teachers, there's no school.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a wonderful event. And then we had an educators roundtable, which your beautiful self were there, yes. And that had a lot of people in education. Basically, it was like, what's the way forward with education? There was a discussion, and very well attended. And now all of that, they were all organized by the Corona Schools Trust Council.
Yeah.
Corona is run by a trust council. It's not a privately owned establishment. It started in 1955, and it's been run by it started by the Corona Women's Society. It was a group of Nigerian British women that wanted to have a good education for ages 2, 3, 5, and that kind of thing. And then they started the Ikoyi Day Nursery. And so it's grown since then. Now, this particular event, which is a Black Tie Gala event, happening tomorrow, is being organized by the alumni themselves. So this is the first time of the 70th anniversary that the alumni are actually organizing the event in collaboration with the Trust Council, of course.
We have a few alumni having conversations, so we're going to be there tomorrow.
Yes, so live.
So the heritage is a very strong heritage. You have, the Corona has had a very long list of extremely successful people, and it's a legacy worth celebrating. But what would you say, what is, like Maria said, you've done 60, they've celebrated 50, like what's the landmark that you're hoping to achieve with this 70th celebration?
Okay. The theme for this celebration is an odyssey of influence.
Okay.
So basically, the influence that all these people that you have mentioned, although you have mentioned their names, have had over 70 years on the society, on people, on the schools, on the alumni. That's what it is we are celebrating. So we're asking for alumni from different schools. Now, Corona has had Ikoyi. That was the nursery. That was the beginning. And then the primary started in Ebutemeta. Ebutemeta then moved to Yaba, then moved to Bagada, where our own darling Maria went. Okay, and then other branches. There was Apapa, there was Ikoyi, where I went. There was Victoria Island. So the different schools and alumni from all those different schools are coming together to celebrate, to meet, to network, and also mentor. So we're going to have some of the current pupils as well. And of course, it's going to be live streamed so that people who are not able to come can see that, okay, so this is the legacy you're passing down. These are the people who went to Corona. And this is what, you know, they have to showcase to other alumni and also to the world.
Okay. Yeah, so talking about legacy, I hear that there's you're trying to raise funds for some legacy projects. Could you tell us a little about that and why it's important?
Okay. So we have two main legacy projects that the alumni are championing. First one is a tech hub, which again is going to be run by the Corona Schools Trust Council. It's going to be situated in one of the schools. The youngest of our school is the Corona Day Secondary School. We have the Corona Secondary School in Agbara. Know about that. And then we have the Corona day secondary school in Lekki. It's the largest, so it actually has space for us to be able to have a tech hub where the emphasis will be on STEM skills. Now, it's mainly for the pupils of Corona schools, all the schools I mentioned. However, other schools will be able to access those digital facilities that we're going to put there. So that is one of the main reasons that we're actually having this gala. Apart from celebrating and getting together, we also want to give back to the school. So that is our main legacy project. The second one is an endowment fund. And now that has to do with us giving scholarships to underserved people in the society that qualify to go into Corona, but they cannot afford it.
Amazing.
So we are going to be sponsoring this. Of course, there will be some selection process, and we're going to do that. So those are the two main projects, legacy projects that we want to do to give back to our school.
I love to see this kind
of. Yeah, okay, so I'm really jealous of this Corona because your alumni is very, very strong. So I want to ask, people from other schools, can they come for this gala night? Is it possible for us to attend this gala night?
Yeah, sure. So we have what is called the alumni, of course. Then we call people like you friends of Corona. People who
how about best friends of Corona?
in fact, you are bestie. You are bestie of Corona. So friends of Corona are those who identify with our school. So there's spouses, children,
spouse,
friends. Because there's no guarantee that if I went to Corona school, I'm going to marry somebody who went there. So we're allowing them to come because they are our friends, they are our partners. Neighbors, friends are invited as long as you can share that Corona with us.
So my question is, so there are lots of alumni watching right now. They're not even aware. Some are not aware, some are aware.
That's right.
Those who are not aware, can they still come tomorrow? Is it late to have to register? I mean, what's the procedure and where is it happening?
Okay. So tomorrow is the Black Tie Gala Dinner, which is happening at the prestigious Jewel Aeida Event Centre, which is on Hakim Dixon Road in
Everybody
Lekki.
knows it. It's like everybody's event.
That is it now.
Like,
In fact, they have an event.
Once I see that
they have a minimum of an event every day.
I'm like, goodness me.
So that is where that's where
That's
it's happening.
very big
How the
place.
trendy.
But a lot of people actually still don't know it. But the thing is that because it's purpose built, you know, so it just has all the facilities that we have. And it's co-owned by a Corona School
alumni is a very strong one.
Actually, one of the things that, like I said, we want to do is also build that. Let me give you an example. Like I said, Ebutemeta School no longer exists. Because of the, during the military era and all of that. Then the Yaba doesn't exist anymore, and it moved to Bagada. So there are those alumni of those schools that they don't have any school, as it were. So we've gotten them together to form a group. Our Papa school, we all know what happened at Papa, the traffic, the trade, all of that. The dwindling number of people in Apapa couldn't feed the Apapa school anymore. So the Apapa school closed down. However, at least with my interaction, I know that there's a very strong alumni in Apapa school. So we're asking them to come along as well. We're all going to meet each other. We have certain things that are common, just like I'm sure every school does. We have, for example, colors. I don't know what colors you had. We have crane, kingfisher, weaver, heron. You're heron.
No, I was weaver. From primary to secondary school, I was weaver all the way.
Anyway, it's obvious that God wanted me to be in heron because heron is green, and they call me the green queen. So that's one thing in common. So everybody who belongs to one house, we're all going to come together. 8 heron houses, weaver house. And the thing is that 70 years later on, those houses still exist. So it's easy for us to still identify.
We have to wrap up with you now, unfortunately. But so tomorrow, Black Tie, are those who are not aware, can they still register? Is it too late?
Yes, it's not too late. They can register and take Safika. And can I give my number?
No, don't give your number.
No, I can't give my number, but they can. Go to TixAfrica/Corona Schools and you'll be able to get all that information there.
Wishing you the best. Corona 7 years, that's
so
no
much.
joke. Not many schools can boast of that. So we're proud of the legacy and we pray that
boast of having a vice president, boast of having...
Yes, we do. CBN governor, Justice Morayo, Afolabi Brown. Yes, our MC tomorrow. Yes, so come back more.
I see the Corona thing. This
I see somebody Corona. The blood just flow.
us. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.